Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So three things that I believe you do these three things money wise, we getting back to money, that you will be fine. We're gonna cover all three. And then we're gonna move on. I don't know if I'm gonna make any more videos today, but we keeping them going. I told you I was gonna make a video every day this month. And YouTube, please get my numbers right. Please. I don't know y'all. I've never seen y'all before. It's nothing personal, man. Just let the videos have their normal, realistic, fair viewing and impression. But three things. If you do these three things, you will be. If you live, you're in health, and you're working, you will be okay financially. Some of these things that I'm about to mention, y'all have heard me talk about before, but I'm gonna talk about it from a different spin. And that's number one, build up multiple income streams. Don't just work no one job, man. Then you're gonna be waiting for one check. You're gonna like limit. You're gonna be one of them grandparents that get scared when your grandkids call, because your money ain't gonna be long enough if they need something. You're supposed to be the patriarch of the family. You should have good reason not to give it to them. So build your income stream, multiple income streams. Not sit around and spend your nights watching TV. You gonna have time to watch TV when you off and in between time. Don't get too hooked on that TV, because that's why some people is broken up. You watch too much TV, you be on Facebook too much. Get off of Facebook and go work. So build up multiple income streams. Number two, save. I ain't saying invest. That's not even gonna be on here. Too many people pulling them strings. Save your money. Save your money. Like, I'll be thinking sometimes, I try not to, because, all them times I was playing numbers and stuff, if I would have saved that money, I would be rich. I know now. So save. We're going to come back and we're going to cover all three. And number three, do not include any woman in your retirement. Do not include any women in your retirement plans. Period. I don't care if you're married, do not include them. You don't got to hurt her feelings. Just don't include her, because she may not be around. She may get slutty. You don't know what's going to happen with her. Do not include no women in your retirement plans. Those three things. Now let's go to number one. They too up and down, too sometimey to include them in your retirement. Build multiple income streams. We talk about this all the time. And we live, like right now, 2025, there's so many ways you can make money. You can make money with gig work. You can make money writing books. You could even write ebooks. You can make money selling stuff on the street, garage sale, selling and buying and flipping. You can buy stuff off online and sell it at a higher price and generate a profit. You can cook. You can make dinner. You can have a ghost kitchen or an actual kitchen. You can have a store. You can give people rides. There's so many different things, so many different ways you can have multiple income streams. And some of them income streams, you should be saving 100% of whatever you make from them. Whatever you make from them. You could be having a coin-operated car wash. You could have a laundromat. You could have vending machines. There's so many different things. So many different things. You could have a YouTube channel. You get up to 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. Now that's gonna become an income stream once you apply for your monetization and then get it approved. When you hit the threshold of $100 in profit, they pay out. So YouTube don't pay out under $100. So the lowest paid people from YouTube make $100 in a month. Now, of course, but build up your income streams. Build up your income stream. Number 2, save. The math speaks for itself. I don't care, and you don't have to be Warren Buffett or Bezos to understand that if you save your money, the amount of money that you have is going to increase. That's common sense. If you spend it, the amount of money that you have is going to decrease. Common sense, y'all. Common sense. That's how it works. Ain't no need to invest. You can invest. Do that separately, though. I would say that your investing should be separate from your saving. My plan is, by the time I retire, I want to be able to have a budget of $10,000 a month. $10,000 a month. I want that to be my budget when I retire from work. Like, the most I could spend or do anything with once I retire is $10,000 a month. And that may or may not include my expenses. It just depends on how it all falls. But that's my goal. And when I retire, I could pay myself. This is apart from any pension or Social Security, anything. $10,000 a month. I could just use and utilize $10,000 per month. And if I live and everything is the same, I'm gonna work for like 17 more years, and then I'm done. I might still preach after that, depending on what's going on, so on and so forth. That's about it. So you have a financial plan. We talked about having a plan, having a strategy. I have a plan, I have a strategy. It's kind of on hold because I might have to switch it around if they try to penalize me for waking up and being a smart guy. Yeah, I know what I be talking about. So, saving is number 2. Saving is number 2. I already know how I'm gonna do it. Once I get down to Arizona, I gotta I gotta start over. Gotta start over. These bills, me staying here with these bills. And they say, well, Arizona is higher. It don't matter if it's higher if you can make higher money. But these bills here is out of control comparison to what you gonna get and what you gonna make. So I gotta move on from these bills and be careful and more budget more in the future. Budget more in the future. Because with these bills, you gotta like now a lot of people is broke because they don't save. That's number 1. Because they don't budget. They don't keep track of the bills that they have in comparison to the money that they take home. When you calculate your bills, it shouldn't be what your check is before taxes. It should be what your check is after taxes, because they're not going to give you. They'll took $15,000 from you, and you'll only get a refund of like $3,000 or $4,000. So that's one of the reasons, among others, why you don't count what you make before taxes. You count what you make after taxes. So, gotta save, man. Every time you get paid, you should have money that's off limits. put a time limit on it that's going to determine when you can even use it. Like, okay, this is going towards my retirement. This is going towards this. This is going... You should have a budget for what you're going to spend and what you're going to save. Like, I'm going to have vacation budgets, so when I go on vacation, I plan on getting my passport, going out of the country soon, for maybe a week or two, who knows. But I'm gonna have a budget for that, obviously. So, and this is off subject, on subject, guys. Do not revolve your... I know you love your kid. Take care of your kid. You got a good wife, take care of your wife. You got a bad wife, dump her and be very stingy and very strict. But don't revolve your whole entire life around other people, even your kids and even a wife. You got to have fun sometime. Whatever's fun for you, make sure you're doing it at least sometimes. I see dudes die and that's all they do is work, family, 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 family. And then when they die, their wife just move on. She be married before the year is out. Remarry. So don't revolve your life around these bras, man. So saving. Next thing, like I said, don't include women in your retirement. These women barely help. They barely contribute, some of them. My sister, my older sister does mightily. I know other women that do, but I know a lot of them that don't. Either they don't work at all or they work and their money just disappears. This is what I've seen throughout my years of life. That a lot of women that work, the man pay either all or some of the bill. Like even my guy down in Texas, I was asking him like, dude, so if your wife worked, why did you pay all the bills? He said because he didn't want her. And I ain't gonna put all his business out here because I don't know if he even be watching my videos. I don't know. But he was telling me that he don't want her to have to worry about that, but she wasn't doing everything. Look, that was my guy right there, man. I wish we could have kept in touch better. We friends on Facebook, but he acts different. Now, I told him, man, you gotta put your foot down with her, man, and all that. And he did. He came back like, man, it worked, like dapping me up. He said, it worked, man. He said, the crazy thing, he said, I think she liked it that. We both was laughing. But make these women contribute, but don't count them in your retirement. Because they might not be around. You don't know what they're going to do. You don't know if they're going to not be happy and file divorce on you. You just don't know. You don't know if they're going to get on your nerves so bad where you file divorce on them. You just don't know. So don't include them in your retirement. Don't include them. Don't. I'm about to watch this video when I get off of here. Where this ain't the first video where people was talking about this. Where they said that a man saves money by being single and a woman saves money by being in a relationship. That's, if you listening, that's part of why they make such a fuss about not being in one. It's not that they miss men so much or love men so much. They trying to get taken care of. Like even she told me flat out, I just want more security. Okay? So you willing to break your family up for more security. What a woman is supposed to do, if that's your attitude and you're not working, right? You're supposed to go get a job. Not break your family up. And think that this next dude who you don't know, he could be crazy. He could be crazy. And then, let's say he is crazy and you break up with him too. And then you get with another dude. And he kill you and the other dude. I'm not going to do that. I don't got to worry about me. But who's to say who's going to come along after? What I look like doing that to a woman? It's not even that serious. I'll just stay away from it. So, yeah, I have to literally have a gun pointed at me trying to get me. But don't include them in your retirement. Some of y'all, your wife is sneaky. She been cheating on you the whole time. She has. I've seen dudes ready to retire and everything just goes to the left because of her. So don't include them in your retirement. And that's the three things. Income streams, save your money, don't include no woman in your retirement. Now, if she help you, fine. But don't expect. Y'all got to stop expecting them to do anything. If they do it, fine. If they don't, you didn't expect them to. That's how you should think. If they ain't doing nothing, though, they shouldn't be around. Like, y'all, what's the point of going with a 45 or a 50-year-old that's not going to pay nothing? If I'm, dude, there's no way I'm finna live with a 40-something or 50-something-year-old woman that's not taking up some of that cost and working together as a team. There's no way. Even if I had a 20-something, okay, we had the kids, okay, we decide how that's gonna go. Oh, I wanna work, all right, private school. I ain't gonna be no public school, private school. Most prestigious. Or homeschool. Take your pick. You homeschool, then that means that once the kid is able to move around, do their own thing, if you don't want to go to work, you're going to work out of the house when I'm there or something like that. Because that will just not generate no money. That don't make them honest. That give them more time to cheat and to hide this and to do this. That's all it does, man. I'm telling you. You think, oh, she'll stay at home mom. Yep. And she's smiling in Domino's Pizza Man face. She's smiling at Amazon, the mailman. She online, on Facebook, on social media, on YouTube, in the comment, flirting. If you gonna do that, you might as well go get some of this money and contribute. Don't let them not contribute. I'm telling you, that's a mistake I made. You don't want to do that. They're not babies. They're not. Because then, when the money get funny, she gonna be blaming you. I done been through, like I tell y'all, 3 different recessions. I went through the subprime. I had an adjustable rate mortgage that went up. I mean, I've been through all of that, man. I done had times where slow finding jobs. I done had time where people I work with is idiots and I want to kill them, so I quit. And I've had that too. That last job I had, it wasn't that serious. It just, I didn't feel like I should be working with them. They was just too weird. And the other facility within the county, the first time I quit had nothing to do with that. That was me like chasing some things I wanted to accomplish. The second time, just wrong place, wrong time. Dude didn't know what he was doing, and it got on my nerve. When I was dealing with something else with his supervisor. And that just irritated me too bad. So But some of them jobs, I quit because I was ready to fight. Like when I was working at Domino's down in Arlington, Texas, the manager was just talking too slick, man. And he looked like Mr. Furley, and that was just irritating me so bad. So I just quit. I wasn't finna be in that South getting into it with no white folks like that. You know, so I quit. But anyway, I do thank y'all for watching and keep tuning in for more videos. I don't know if it'll be more today, but you know we got Sunday sermon and the initial video tomorrow.